Say, Henry, do you feel like something's a bit off today?
What do you mean, Thomas?
I don't know, I just don't feel like myself. Feeling a bit blocky and wood-chipped everywhere. You don't look that healthy yourself.
Ah, I see you noticed that I've been fasting lately.
Fasting?
I've been going past my normal speed limit so I can become more fit and top shape. I feel like it's been accomplishing a lot for me. Granted, I have over 32 speeding tickets to finish off paying, but for running past over 80 miles per hour, I think it's worth it.
I believe you got the wrong term for what fasting actually means.
In all seriousness, however, you make a good point there, buddy. Needless to say, me running fast has affected my tender. In fact, you got the railway lines. They're a bit different as well. We sort of look like a form of meatballs or whatever.
What the Sam Funko Pop is a meatball?
It's a wooden figurine shaped like a human used mostly for tabletop board games.
Ah, so a hipster's version of Monopoly pieces.
You can say that.
Hey, I just thought of a new toy brand. Thomas Meeple Railway. Works way better than just Thomas the Friend's word. Sounds very classy.
Welcome to the Thomas Meeple Railway, where the adventures are adequate and the voice acting is wooden.
So what do Meeple peoples do for fun?
Most of the time you see them in many different role-playing games. I've always wanted to be a dwarf paladin who dreams of leaving his quiet cottage in search of adventure, friendship, and drinking all the 40 different types of apple juice potions fictional currency can buy.
That's gonna be kind of hard to pull off.
Are you underestimating the power of imagination?
No, I like imagining stuff. There's only one issue I have with it. We're in a circle.
Oh yeah, kinda hard to get into the RPG theme when you're running in circles. Well, unless if you're level grinding, but that's totally different. Now you make a good point that we're in a circle, but we do have that bench, so we can use that for something.
Clearly we're in the midst of limitations here. However, with limitations comes creativity. Think hard, Henry. What can we do with all this circleness and benchness we have bestowed upon us?
Well, you're not. Here I come.
Peekaboo!
Ah, I'm gonna get you. I spy with my little eye something that's blue.
The bench.
No.
Me.
No.
Something else that's blue?
It's the sky behind us.
Oh! Completely forgot about that.
So tell me, Thomas, where did this stress and anxiety kick in?
Well, I think it all started when I was bought out by Mattel. These are all horrible ideas, Henry. We gotta do something else.
I mean, it's kind of hard when we're on 6 pieces of track and that bench is not that comfy. It needs some pillows or something.
Yeah, but now what we gotta do?
Thomas and Henry!
Oh, hi there, Sir Topham. Dang, sir, you lost some serious weight.
How fast did you go, sir?
I don't know what you two are talking about. I've always been this fit.
I disagree.
Don't change the subject, you slacking slackers.
Slackers?
I've been spying on you two lot off the camera frame, and all I saw you doing was running around in circles instead of doing your jobs like really useless engines.
How on earth can there be work for us to do if we're stuck in a frickin' circle? There's not even a single piece of rolling stock for us to pull.
Crap, they got me this time. Stay at your posts while I hire some men to chop down some trees to make some rolling stock. And more tracks. And destinations. And other things that railways need. And a vegan bagel shop. I really need to get some bagel sandwiches.
You go do that, sir. I guess me and Henry will just right here in the circle. Gotta be a long time till we get anywhere.
And I think it's gonna be a long time till we get enough track to get us by. We're not the same trains from long ago. Oh no. We're Meeple trains. Meeple trains running round in circles to and fro. I really don't know what to make of this, man. I feel like we've been replaced by something that's trying to imitate us in a way. And this a Topham hat. So, unnerving.
I do like him. He's very nice.
Think we should sue?
Probably.
Yeah, we're gonna sue them so hard, they'll end up having splinters up their buttholes. That sounded a lot better in my head.
Thomas Vlog Day 17, the Fen Controller, aka the artist formerly known as the Topham Hat, has managed to expand the railway some. There's some more track, be it mostly curves for some odd reason, and we'll soon have a station being opened sometime next week, which I'm honestly really am looking forward to. I hope I'm not going to be disappointed. I really hope not. With that being said, it's still a slow process for us locomotives. Reason being is due to the low amount of work to keep us motivated. And by low amount of work, I mean zero. Nada. Other words translated meaning no in other languages. I miss my coaches.
Hello, Thomas. Who are you talking to?
I've been making tape recordings about my life here on the Meeple Railway. It's at least something for me to do until we get some actual jobs, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yesterday, all I was able to do was go around in circles around the bench, which I have hereby christened as Mr. Benchwood. Yeah, that's how crazy I've gotten. I've actually started naming the bench.
Hey, wait a minute. Percy, there's something different about you.
What? What? Don't be silly, Thomas. What are you talking about, Thomas? Come on. There's nothing different about me.
Percy, half your paintwork is missing.
Ah, crap. I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
It's kind of hard to overlook it when you look like you're half nude. What happened to you, pal?
I can't say.
Percy, I'm your best friend. You can tell me anything.
Alright, I went to the beach to get a suntan and it stripped my paint up. Ha! Forgot to bring the silly sunscreen with me.
I'm afraid to inform you that we don't have a beach yet, so that lie is kind of fishy.
Bother! This is what really happened. I was attacked by a paint sucker engine!
What now?
I was minding my own business when the paint sucker came back and started sucking all my green paint out! It was terrifying! I don't want to relive it, man! Don't make me relive it!
Okay, I don't have to put some paint thinner into your canvas to see that you completely made that up. Now be honest with me. What happened?
Okay, I was trying to save the Princess Clarice.
Oh, come on!
I spent 3 weeks puffing and climbing up the tallest mountain to rescue the fair maiden. Help! But then, the evil dragon who kidnapped the princess appeared right in front of me.
It's too late, hero. I shall marry the princess, and I shall become king of whatever continent this fantasy sequence takes place in.
Your reign of terror ends now, dragon! Let the princess go, and maybe I'll let you live.
What?
You're a very bad person, and you must be punished for your crimes.
I'm sorry, could you speak up a bit?
This is your final warning. I really mean it.
I can't bloomin' hear you, dude!
Does my sword at least look threatening?
It may be because I'm like over 500 years old, but you gotta speak up a bit more, you little caterpillar!
There, a split screen. Does that help?
Oh yes, I can hear you a lot better. Now, what was it you were trying to say?
Say? I've already done it.
Alright, that's it. Stop the dream sequence! And stop doing that voice. It's so unnatural.
Okay.
Just as well. It always hurts to do that voice.
Now I'm only going to say this one more time. What really happened?
I got away job, okay? Victor said that one of the best ways to attract lady trains was to wax your paintwork. So me and several others tried it, and you are currently looking at the outcome.
My dear Percy, you should know better than that.
Yeah, never take advice from Victor when he's drowsy.
No, not Victor. You shouldn't try to change your looks to impress a lady. You should just be yourself. Who cares what they think about the outside? It's what's the inside that matters.
Yeah, I know, but the way Victor made it sound, I thought it could make me stand out a bit. I mean, it technically worked, but now everything feels cold and my boiler's shivering. Ooh, maybe I should finally get that scarf I've been wanting.
Wait, did you say you and several others did the wax job?
Another engine and one of the road vehicles joined along with me.
Who's the other engine, I dare ask?
Hey man, what's up? Gee, what's the deal with him?
Okay, so I was told that we will have a brand new station for the railway this weekend, and this messy plastic mold is the new station? Sort of smaller than what I was expecting it to be. Looks more like a bus stop than a train depot. However, if I learned anything on this Meeple Railway, expect things to be more imitations than what you were hoping for.
Hey, Thomas! Glad to see you like the new bus stop.
I knew it!
Once we get more people to visit the railway, they'll all be coming to the bus stop to ride in a smart wet bus. Like me!
Oh yes, of course. Really looking forward to when that day comes. By the way, I'm really digging your new paintwork.
Yeah, you probably heard about the whole wax job incident.
And I feel so sorry for you, Percy and Diesel. Wait, who's that you're carrying? Hold on a sec. Are you already in business? First I envy your new bus stop, and now you're actually doing work when I'm still jobless? Bull honky, I say! Bull honky!
I wouldn't call it so much work as it is grandparent sitting.
Come again?
You've been on the railway for a long time, right?
Since 1915, according to the Thomas Wiki.
And do you remember who was mayor when you arrived?
Oh yeah, of course. Dingo Jerry Lucas was his name. Wait a sec. Is that him?
Yep, pretty much.
Bust my boiler, man! I thought he was dead!
Nope, apparently he was just resting this entire time.
Hi, Mr. Lucas. It's me, Thomas the Tank Engine. Do you remember me at all?
Hark! The stars seen shooting forth, the skyeth. I'm the prettiest girl at the Harvest Moon Ball.
What's he saying?
Just pretend you understood him.
It's great to see you here. Alive? Must be incredible being 136 years old.
Did I ever tell you about the time where I was tending to my garden and I almost stepped on a squirrel, but then I didn't?
That's fantastic to hear. Are you enjoying your long retirement?
So I run into this armadillo, okay? So I come across it, and I also had like this thing of burnt up popcorn, and I thought, hey, he must be hungry, why don't I feed it?
This is all you've been doing for the past few days?
Pretty much. My route isn't open yet, and there's barely anyone on the island for me to take. So the Thin Controller asked me to watch over the mayor until then.
Oh my dear birdie, I am so sorry for you. You have my pity.
Well, it's not all that bad. He's at least friendly, and it's better than just driving around nowhere and being lonesome all day long.
Ooh, genius time. I have a plan. We're in an oval layout, so why don't you put the mayor on the sidelines and we can have a race? How about that?
That sounds like fun, Varoom.
Alright, you contraptions. Winner gets a turkey TV dinner. Loser gets $4,000.
Okay.
On your markers, get your train sets, and go speed racer. Get off my lawn, you darn monkey.
Is that the cue?
Yeah. Sure. Go!
It's a race! It's a race! I'm winning! I'm winning! Ouch! Oh, that really hurts, man! Say, can someone lift the bridge up, please? Buddy's in the lead already. Oi, tall guy. Yeah, the guy behind the camera. Reach over here and lift the bridge up. Don't be shy. It's not like you're gonna break the fourth wall. I mean, we sort of done that already in the first episode. Come on, don't be shy. Oh, confound it all!
You alright, Thomas?
Well, I would be having a nice turkey dinner if it wasn't for this dumb bridge not wanting to lift up!
Don't feel too bad, Thomas. Honestly, I sort of goof up as well. You know that crossing over there? Turns out it just leads me into this circle area. It's not like I can really go anywhere.
We really didn't plan this race out accordingly, did we?
Ugh. You know what? I don't really feel like racing anymore. All I really want is someone to talk to. Someone who hasn't lost his marbles yet.
Yeah, man, it seems like whenever we pair up together, we always have a race instead of just hanging out and talking to each other.
Come on, Thomas, let's just hang out and have fun. Vroom zoom zoom.
Okie dokie, Loki Artichoke.
So then I said, bus terminal? I thought this was a photo shoot.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Oh, boy. Hang on. Did we forget something?
Did we?
Yeah, I feel like we left something behind.
No, probably wasn't too important.
If I could save time in a bottle, first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. For there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. What is that?
Oh, by the way, Birdie, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Oh? What is it, Thomas?
I apologize in advance if I come across as harsh and mean-spirited, but it's something that I need to ask about, so here it goes. Why is there a giant gap in between you?
Ah, what a glorious day it is here on the Meeple Railway. Wouldn't you agree, Gordon?
Yes, it is, Henry. Nothing like the fresh smell of recyclable wood on a Thursday afternoon.
Indeed. Oh, look, here comes Edward. Hi, Edward! What a lovely chap. Gordon, how come you didn't whistle to Edward?
I don't talk to that guy.
What? He's one of our oldest friends on the island. Did you two get into an argument recently?
Nope, no argument. I just don't like the way he looks right now.
That's a very confusing statement. Oh, hey, here comes Percy.
Hi, Henry. Did you see Edward puff through here?
Yeah, we did. I have to say, for his age, he sure looks mighty healthy.
Hey, Gordon, how are you? Not feeling it today, are you? Tell you what, have yourself a wash down, you'll feel better.
Gordon, what the crap was all that about?
Nothing, I tell you. Little engines need to mind their own business before interrupting others.
Something's going on with you, and I don't like it. Oh, Yerk, James is coming through. I know he'll cheer you up. Hello, James! Okay, Mr. Pouty Bottom, what's going on with you today?
What are you talking about?
First of all, you didn't say hi to Edward, then you were completely rude to Percy, and you didn't bother to say greetings to James either. I remember earlier you didn't like the way Edward yucked. Do you have the same issue with Percy and James as well?
I don't have... Ah, bother. Yes, I have an issue with how they look.
What is it with the way they yuck that makes you so cross?
They've got no domes.
Excuse me?
None of them have any domes. Have you ever seen a domeless engine? They just backstab you and toss you into a pond like you were nothing. Never trust domeless engines. They're not respectable or trustworthy.
You know what, Gordon? That has got to be the most hypocritical statement you said this month! Edward, Percy, and James have been great friends of ours for a very long time, and just because they're domeless engines all of a sudden, you're going to forget about the great character and how they always been there for us just now?
Now, don't get me wrong, I love them like they're my own brothers.
And another thing I might add, does that mean we can't no longer be friends anymore? Because, newsflash, I'm domeless too!
Wait, you are? When did this happen?
And to further add on to my point, have you even yucked at yourself in the mirror lately?
Mirror? Do I have a zit on me or... Oh no! You're not saying?
Yes, I am.
Don't be silly, Henry! I'm not a... It's heresy!
Have a yuck for yourself.
No! It can't be! This can't be real! This is impossible! Henry! When did I?
It's okay, Gordon. We've all become domeless ever since we came onto this railway. But I hope this will make you change your mind about your silly philosophy about domeless engines. Not to mention, Emily's always been domeless, so there's that.
I've got a lot to think about. If you need me, I'll just be off meditating.
Never trust domeless engines. They're not respectable.
Oh yes, hello. I would like to have 24 bagel sandwiches, please. With a hot latte and a chocolate muffin just for my imaginary wife.
Sir, for the umpteenth time, this is a bus stop.
Ho ho ho! You're a funny baker man. Now remember, I'm allergic to eggs, so don't... Ah, my leg! Oh, my poor bagels. Oh. I can explain, sir. You see... You know what? Just for that, Gordon, you're my new vegan bagel shop now. Wait, and what do you call this service? I mean, it's horrible. You don't have any bagels, don't have any sandwiches, and you don't have any bagel sandwiches. I swear, I went to the last bagel shop.
La 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 la. Wait, haven't I heard that song before? Huh, who's that there? Excuse me, sir.
What do you mean, sir?
Holy crap, it's a girl! Sorry about that shock. It's just, well, we don't get that many female engines on the railway. I do apologize for my recklessness.
It's alright, I understand. Say, you wouldn't happen to be Thomas the Tank Engine, are you?
Why, yes I am, madam. How did you find out about me? From the reference books, the television series, maybe some of those cute little merchandising toys?
Mostly meme culture and misleading clickbait articles.
Of bloody course it had to be from those infections.
Not to worry. I know that you are a much more respectable engine than what the online browser says you are. And I've heard many great stories about you and all your friends on the island of Sodor.
Golly gee, that sure is kind of you. Welcome to the island of Sodor. What's your name, miss?
Ashima. It's Indian, meaning without borders or limitless.
Indian? You're from India? How the Sam Funko Pop did you end up in Europe?
When I discovered how wonderful your island was to work on, I decided to leave my home country and come here to live with you all.
Must have been a hard decision.
It was, especially how in real life we wouldn't even be in the same loading gauge. But I was positive about my choice, and I dropped out not too long ago.
I didn't know planes can make landings for locomotives.
No, I was literally dropped out of a plane. Oh, hey, I made it! Sweet.
Wow, that was a close one. Good thing that engine missed. Otherwise, I would have been in a major accident.
Luckily, he wasn't hurt too terribly. But hey, 9th class isn't as bad as people make it out to be.
You're a loony. But I think you'll fit in right at home here. In fact, if you wish, why don't you come along with me down the track for a job?
Really? I would love to.
Sweet! Plus, having a second engine will really be beneficial considering this job is a bit of a toughy one. Follow me!
It didn't take long for the 2 engines to make it to their destination. Wait a second, this just looks like the same set as before, except the trees are now positioned differently and there's like a crossing sign. That's not really considered a new set. Also, I just realized I was only supposed to say the first sentence and not give out a audio commentary. I'll see myself out.
Well, here we are.
I don't see any rolling stock around here.
Yeah, about that. If this was a normal British-inspired railway, we would be having tons of freight cars and coaches to pull on a tight timetable. But you're on the Meeple Railway. We don't have any rolling stock of any sort. So when it comes to finding work, we just take a bunch of odd jobs from some of the townsfolk.
What are we doing out here anyway?
One of Farmer McColl's animals escaped his fields last night, and he called one of us to come and find the big fella. It has a name as well, Mr. Milkyton.
A lost animal? That's it? You said that this job would be hard. I don't see how difficult finding an animal and bringing it back to a farm would be.
Trust me, Mr. Milkyton is no force to be reckoned with. Now the faster we can find it, the sooner we can get the hard part out of the way. I'll go down the track a little, and you look around the field here.
Hey Thomas, come back! I found some animal tracks. On the railway tracks.
Yep, that's his footprints alright. Keep a sharp lookout for him. He could be anywhere.
Is that the animal in question?
Huh? Yep. Gulp. That's him alright.
Thomas, you never said this animal was a cow.
I figured the name would have given you a hint. Mr. Milkyton. This is what happens when you allow Farmer McColl's granddaughter to name the animals. Now I need you to listen to me very carefully. I'll puff up to startle him a bit. When he runs out, you reverse down the track and whistle extremely loud.
We will do no such thing.
Then what do you propose?
It's all quite simple, really. We just wait for him to head back home. There will be no whistling or shunting or anything that will cause him to be harmed or frightened.
Clearly you don't know anything about this particular cow. Mr. Milkyton is a mischief maker, It causes nothing but trouble for Farmer McCall, and for some strange reason, hates all the engines. Any engine that comes near it, the cow will just suplex them around, wrestle them this way and that, pins them to the ground, you name it, a bunch of wrestling type moves. The cow just pins us down off the track.
You're making this stuff up. A cow would never do such a thing.
I'm serious! That thing is a killing machine!
Will you please stop referring to the cow as an it or thing? He's a beautiful creature, one that, as far as I can tell, has been mistreated by his owner and many engines on this railway.
But I'm being sincere with you. It's a mad heifer, and further... Wait, why are you being so protective over a cow?
Oh, you don't know? Back in my country, cows are very sacred beings. They are a symbol of life and are to be respected in the highest regards.
I really have no idea what in the world you're rambling about. Look, if you don't want to help me, that's fine. I'll do this myself. Hey there, Mr. Milkyton. It's time to go home. No need to be alarmed. We don't have to act like a bunch of Neanderthals. Let's just do this the easy way. You don't have to deal with me for long, and we can all go out for some Welsh coal. I forgot, cows do like coal, correct? Easy, boy. Don't do this. Just go the easy route. We don't need to... Mother! No! Oh boy! Get back, Ashima! I don't want him to hurt you!
Hello, Mr. Milkyton. My name's Ashima. I'm not here to harm you. I want to help you get back home. You don't have to be afraid. Hey, Thomas! I think I got him to realize we're his friends.
Ashima! Don't lose sight of him!
Not to worry. He's safe right here with... Where did he go? Cows don't move that quickly. Help! Thomas!
Hang on, Ashima. I'll save you.
Watch me backflip.
Oh, crap. Charge! Oh! Ow!
I'm sorry that I ever doubted you, Thomas. That cow really is a monster.
Nah, it's cool. If I was told by someone that a harmless animal would be the opposite of harmless, I would have laughed at them as well.
So now what do we do?
Pray for a miracle to happen.
Hold on, Sodor! Make way for the Crimson Door!
James! You saved us! How did you know what was going on?
Luckily, I heard it through the grapevine that two little tank engines were in trouble, so I sprung into action as fast as I could. That, and I got an anonymous tip from Farmer McCall that it was Mr. Milkyton who escaped. That cow's a nightmare!
Tell me about it. Could you please help us with lending a hand? Or buffers, whichever comes first. Just help derail us.
Sure thing, miss. There you go, back on the rails, and it looks like you're not in bad condition.
Thank you, kind sir.
I must apologize if this is sudden, but, I may not be a diesel engine, but your beauty makes my engine purr.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Your boiler is a mural of emotions and wonders. Makes you stand out so much more compared to my bland paintwork.
Quite on the contrary. Do you know that red is my favorite color?
Really? Hello? Aren't you forgetting something?
Ah, that's right, where are my manners? Seeing as you're new, why don't I give you a tour of a railway?
That would be a pleasure.
Let's begin with the destinations. We have a Crosby bus stop on Thomas's branch line, followed by the collapsed...
Whoa, wait a minute! Come back here! Don't leave me here out alone! Don't forget about me! This is an outrage! How dare you just leave me behind for some random bimbo! I am so frustrated being left alone out in the warm heat in the middle of the countryside. This is just... What are those 3 words that the big engines say? It's, disrespectful, disinfectant, dislike. This is just annoying. Oh man, I wish that cow was back here and... Oh, wait, Mr. Milkyton. Oh, Farmer McCall ain't gonna like the news.
Oh look, the Milky Way is heading towards me.
Moo!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! We finally have a main express station here on the railway! This is the happiest day of my life!
A bit small for being a main express depot, don't you think?
For now it is, little James, but once the people come and ride in my grand coaches, it shall expand furthermore to be the landmark location on the railway. Thinking about it makes me so proud.
How can you pull any passengers when you don't have a coach with you yet?
We're still working on that. It's gonna be great!
Not only that, I have to agree with James on the station's architecture. 1 platform, 1 track? If I was in charge of this, I would hold off construction until there was enough funds to build a 3-track, 2-platform station.
Quite right. But at least you've got a roof over your head, Gordon.
Actually, if you look up, there's no glass in the ceiling. So if there's a rainstorm, then the rain would just pass through it and proceed to pour down on top of anything and everything, or on and around the platform.
Guys! Stop bringing up flaws of the station! You're ruining the moment!
Hey, here comes Sir Topham Hatt.
Attention, everyone! I'm very pleased to see such a large crowd gathered for this special occasion.
Hurry it up, will ya? Some of us got places to be, you know?
The makeup saloon closes in about 25 minutes, so make it snappy.
My ship sails in the morning. Ah.
Whoa, whoa! Control your excitement, my fellow peeps. I'm just as joyous about this as you all are, but not as hyped as I am.
Actually, I'm pretty excited about this station too.
Not scientifically possible! It gives me great pleasure to declare that Knapford Station is officially open for business.
I love this game!
But this station isn't just for train runs and bus stops. It also comes with the world-famous MC Bone Cafe. Here to give a small speech is none other than the legendary baker himself, MC Bones the 3rd and 4th quarters.
Top of the morning, everyone. I hope you all come on by and try our delicious assortment of pastries and snacks. We cook everything here from donuts, small cakes, cinnamon rolls, Turkish delights, and whatever leftovers I'm able to find within my refrigerator.
And don't forget the dessert that put you on the map.
Ah yes, how could I have forgotten my specialty, the twisted sweet funnel cakes. They're even in the shape of a steam engine's funnel, no less.
Yeah, that's nice and all. But what about the other thing?
We also sell sweet non-southern tea?
Go on. Mention the dish that I love so dearly.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't recall actually knowing what your favorite dish is.
I talked about it at every meeting we had during construction.
I don't remember, seriously.
The meal that I need to survive on this godforsaken railway.
Pickled eggs and rutabaga?
The bagels, man! How could you not remember the hot, steamy, sweet, fluffy, puffy, vegan bagels?
Vegan bagels. Oh! I mean, sure, I have bagels, but they all have egg in the recipe. I don't make the vegan kind, sir. I never really cared for them. My brother-in-law's the one that's famous for those.
My apologies, everyone, but there seems to be a small infrastructure festation going on in one of the pillars. So therefore, the station shall be closed until further notice.
What?
But sir, you can't be serious. We spent so much time, money, and resources to finally get a functioning station.
This station has been stained by the promise of lies. The only way to wipe away the sins of this building is to demolish it down to the ground. And thus, a new station shall be built, where there are no false truths, and the glory of vegan bagels shall endure forever and ever, without the need for a big world adventure. Amen. And a woman.
You're a nutcase, you know that?
So, you guys want to try and hunt down Mr. Milkyton?
You guys can go on ahead. I've got myself a date with my foreign gal.
Did anyone re-rail Thomas out of curiosity? I haven't seen or heard from him since this afternoon.
I want it now, Fatty Hattie!
Thomas log, day 75. I managed to fully integrate myself into the tree colony. No one suspects a thing. At the rate I'm going, soon enough I'll be able to climb up the ladder of their anarchy, overthrow their leader, and proceed to rule their population with an iron will. All I have to do now is just simply wait things out, and not yet my cover be blown.
Hello, Thomas!
Get 'em, boys!
Oh, son of a cheesecake!
Oh, sounds like he's having fun.
Guys, you do know I'm able to run on my own power, right?
Well, if we let you do that, then you would just be lifting the same 1 or 2 crates in the yard constantly and nothing else.
It's therapeutic, okay? And besides, it's not like many accidents really happen on this railway to begin with, so it gives me a sense of purpose.
Thomas, where are you? Sweet mother of Wilbur Audrey, what happened to you?
Ow! Oh! Please stop! Somebody help me! Oh! I need ambulance!
Oh, so you need the ambulance, eh?
We'll give you your amber, see? We'll shove it down when the steam comes out, see?
We'll make you rule the day you ever barked up the wrong tree. You got that, puffball?
So, should we just let them continue to do their thing, or...
Yeah, we'll just come back later.
So, let me get this straight. You took me away from my own devices for what ended up being nothing more than an empty promise.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not like you really had a say in the matter now, isn't it?
Oh well, at least I'll soon be reunited with my magnetic rectangular goodness. Boxes.
This would have to be like the second or third weirdest thing that I have witnessed this week.
Out of my way, Steamy! Watch where you're going, will you, bub?
My apologies. You were going so fast, I didn't have time to react.
Well, normally I don't go this fast, but there's a bonfire tonight, and I want to be the first there and take all of the marshmallows before the thin control, before Sir Topham Hatt calls dibs.
Wait a moment. You wouldn't happen to be Diesel, are you?
That's devious Diesel to you. And as of now, I'm the only cotton-picking Diesel on this mockery of a railway, with steam engines being puffed out of nowhere every 5 minutes.
Hiya, Diesel. Hi, colorful lady.
See what I mean?
Devious Diesel? You're legendary. I've heard so much about you.
Ah, of course you have. I'm the roughest, toughest, schemiest diesel in all of Europe. Are you feeling nervous? Scared? Afraid?
Why would I be afraid of one of the kindest diesels in the world?
Come again?
I know on the outside you're all like rough and tough, but inside you have a heart of gold, wanting to prove to everyone that you're a really useful engine and friendly.
That sounds nothing like me.
There's so many wonderful tales I've heard about you. Like how you love watching little ducklings swim across the pond.
Not me.
Taking a billboard picture happily with the steam engine.
Definitely not me.
And the time you went to deliver roof slates to help the school roof get repaired. Your smile and joy when you saw the children clapping and cheering, "Hooray for Diesel! Now we won't be wet! Hip hip hooray for Diesel!"
What the Sam Funko Pop are you blabbering about? I've done none of that sort of stuff. I'm Devious Diesel. I almost had an engine sent away by spreading rumors about him. Where are you finding these fibs?
Oh, the internet.
Well, excuse me, I need to inspect this. Ouch! Ow! No, that really hurts. Can you believe this crap? They're turning me into a sissy pansy.
No offense, Diesel. I know you're cross with how the company's been treating you lately, but a lot of us kind of find this amusing.
Why would they go out of their way to change my backstory? I never became Duck's friend. I wanted to fry that loco into a duck ramen noodle tray.
The way I look at it, they're trying to make you not as terrifying as before, making you appear not as scary to children.
And what's wrong with being scary? Scary is good. You need to teach the little brats that not everyone is a huggable plush bear.
Well, kids don't really like to be scared.
Okay then, explain why Goosebumps is so popular.
That's just a one-time thing.
Alright then, explain how Are You Afraid of the Dark lasted 9 seasons.
To be fair, that's mostly Canada.
Okay, then why is Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids so beloved?
Oh, come on! That one's really obscure!
Not if you're English!
Regardless of the situation you're in, I'm sure you'll still find a way to be a menace to the steam engines. Who knows? You could try killing us with kindness or something.
Killing with kindness, eh?
Ah, what a nice, lovely afternoon. What in the world was that? Whoa! What was going on? Was there a fire happening? Excuse me?
Hi, guys!
Percy, what's going on? Why is everybody running in fear?
It's Diesel! He's acting all... He's like a... He's not the Diesel we know and love!
Don't you mean dislike?
Who cares about sentence corrections? I've got to get out of here fast! Ah!
I have no idea what's going on. What about Diesel again?
Hello there, Thomas!
Oh, hey Diesel. Can you explain why all the engines are...
Sweet, merciful crap!
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay! Today is so glorious and full of love and sweet generosity. Thomas, you look as splendid as the day you were built.
Diesel? What happened to you?
Why, whatever do you mean, Tommy boy? I've always been just your friendly neighborhood Diesel. Sure, I play tricks on you, but it's always in good fun and good taste.
Okay, I know there are a bunch of Class 08 Diesels in this franchise, but just to double check, you are Devious Diesel, right?
Oh, hush now, you child. Devious is an offensive word these days. Let's replace that naughty word with something more colorful and politically correct. A word that's good and describes me more.
Father, please help me.
No.
How about Dandy Diesel? No, Dauntless Diesel. Perhaps Dapper Diesel. Or maybe other words like devoted, dexterous, dinkum, doughty, dynamic, driven, distinctive, dignified, discerning, delicate, hot ziggity! I go and figured out. From now on, I shall be called Happy-Go-Lucky Lovey-Dovey Diesel.
Credits, credits, credits. Watching all the credits. Look at all those names go by. Not as fun as eating pie. Smoking weed will get you high. Hate you all and hope you die. This movie sucks, so I'll say bye.
Feels so good to be so hot.
Hiya, James. Thirsty, aren't you? Don't hog all the water down, or you'll regret it later when you—
Don't interrupt my tanning session, little Thomas. Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what?
I told you I'm tanning.
Oh. Why?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Maybe. Maybe not.
I never heard from Ashima that she likes the color tan, so if I get myself nice and tannish, it'll make me as eye-catching as a $90 Ultimate Rare Yu-Gi-Oh card. What's that? Ghost Rare cards are even more expensive? Holy dog biscuits!
But she already likes you for who you are. She told you her favorite color is red.
I know, but if I get a tan red coloring, she'll go zippity-doo-dah all over me.
I have no idea how you're gonna accomplish that. I mean, we're made out of metal. How can you make metal burnt?
Ha 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 ha! You silly naive boy. We're made of wood, and wood burns slowly. It's like a slow roast pork. Put it in the oven for many hours, and you get that nice, crispy, smoking charred aroma.
I'm still trying to grasp the concept.
What are you two doing here? You're supposed to be indoors.
And why's that, simpleton?
First of all, I am an AB honor roll student in microwave science. Secondly, there's a raging heat warning in effect until 4 p.m.
Extreme heat waves? Why are you concerned over that?
Didn't you hear him? He just said—
I know. But high heat waves are just what I'm needing for my perfect tan.
Oh, crap baskets! The sun's looking right at us! Run, boys, run!
I'm going!
Pansies! Afraid to get a tiny bit sunburned? There's nothing wrong with the sun, oh. Raging heat warning looks to be accurate. Maybe if I can taunt it some, his scorching anger will leave me with the perfect tan. Oh, sunshine! You feeling under the weather? I can tell you haven't been taking the proper medications because you're higher than a kite. So knocked off your jokes, you cannot think like a rational person. Maybe I didn't consider the repercussions of taunting a raging sun. Oh well, there's no going back. I was the one that cancelled Half-Life 3!
And so then I told him, Mozart, more like mozzarella. Get it, cause it's a pun on the guy's name and stuff. You alright, man? I'm sorry, Scruff. It's just, I'm worried about James. We had a raging heat warning earlier, and I haven't heard from James since then. I'm sure he's fine, Thomas. James is a big boy now. Holy Toledo, James! What happened?
I taunted the sun to give me my tan, but it hurts a lot. I take it all back. I don't want to be hot.
Oh, you poor engine, you. Tell you what, James, I'll dig a hole up and then fill it with a crap ton of aloe vera. Then all you have to do is stay in that hole for 4 days and you'll feel better.
Does it work well?
I don't know. I never thought about spreading aloe vera over a metal engine before. Let me take you to the steamworks if you like.
Please don't touch me. My skin is very sensitive right now. Ouch!
I didn't even touch you!
It wasn't you! A speck of dust landed on my nose and it's sticking like crazy!
A speck of dust? Are you sure it wasn't a bee sting?
That's how much this tan hurts!
My fellow Sudrians, for today's public bickering service, I would like to address a matter of inequality among us. One of our engines, number 5 James, recently suffered a severe sunburn. While he has my regards for his good health, upon reviewing the footage, something was a bit off. If you look closely, the sun has given him a dome! This is an outrage! Look at me, for instance! I work day and night wandering around this island in search for a dome of my own, and here comes Mr. Brightside gaining one for nothing! It's disgraceful, I tell you!
You know, Gordon, there are far more pressing issues going on than your first world problem.
More pressing matters than domes? What could be more important than that?
Well, I don't know. Probably like, say, taking cover from a giant monster rampaging the island.
Butch, the odds of that happening are second to...
Oh gosh! It's a giant monster! Everyone take cover!
Looks like we're finally finished with the station. Again.
Hard to believe it was closed down just because of some baker not having bagels or something like that.
Surprisingly, the big controller was right about the period. And we double-checked the rest of the facility and it's all ready for passenger trains.
Splendid! Anything else you need to do?
Nope. All we need to do now is just clean up our mess, put our tools away, and it's all yours. The only problem is, I can't find my toolbox anywhere.
Did you leave it in the baker shop?
I checked, but can't seem to find it. Now how am I supposed to gather up my equipment?
Perhaps you can ask Harvey for the box.
Harvey?
Well, yeah. Don't tell me you're afraid of asking Harvey for one tiny box.
I'm afraid to ask Harvey.
I said for you not to tell me.
You don't know the loco like I do, sir. He takes great pride in his box collection. And even to just ask to merely touch one of his boxes is like wishing for your death date.
Don't be silly. Now please go ask Harvey for just one box.
If I return with a missing finger, I'm holding you responsible.
Here we are. He's just around the bend.
Harvey's in this overgrown forest?
Well, let's just say Harvey's been keeping a close eye on his box collection, to the point of him having to go into hiding. In fact, the only reason I know about this is because I saw a semi-truck coming in carrying 7 crates. And I never saw him come out.
Oh, that's it. Thank you, Betty. That brings me comfort for sure.
I'll be praying for you, man. Vavum.
Well, here I go.
God bless.
Oh, thank you. I hope I'm getting close.
Hiya, Foreman.
Ravy! Oh, Harvey, there you are.
I see you found me hidey hole.
Well, it wasn't easy to find your location.
I tend to keep my home away from home a secret. Plus, I don't have to pay rent, which is a good thing considering that I have plenty of space for my lovely, succulent boxes.
Oh yes, your box collection. Didn't you have more than that the last time?
I do, but I had such a large collection. I had to buy some shipping crates to keep them in storage.
So in other words, you're keeping your boxes inside bigger boxes?
Isn't that such an irony?
Only you would have thought about something like that.
You know, Foreman, I love my books collection. It's the only thing that keeps me sane around here. Lifting these magnetic rectangular cubes brings me comfort and joy. Why, if I didn't have books in my life, I'd probably find a new hobby, maybe one that's a bit more creative and gets me out of the pouch. But
it wouldn't be the same. Now, what you be needing? Do you need some help with the station?
Somewhat. The station is already done with construction. There's just one tiny thing I need to ask of you. Is that alright?
Anything you need me for, my good man?
I was wondering if it's possible, if I could use a single box to help store my tools in?
I'm sorry, what?
One box. I just need one little box from you. Is that alright?
My bad. I was zoning off there. What was it again?
Mate, the guy's asking for a box from ya! Oh, sorry about interrupting you.
Oh, it's alright. I appreciate your help. Now, where was I?
The answer's no.
Say what?
I mean, I hate to hear about your little mess, but I can't just give you one of my boxes. It's the equivalent of sending a child off to some stranger, and you don't want to give your kid to someone you don't know, now do you?
I just need one box from you. You are like 100 of them.
1,994 to be precise.
So what's wrong with letting me have one box?
Let me give you an analogy. A shepherd has 100 sheep in his field, but then one of those sheep disappears. And the shepherd has to go out and find the one that has gone astray while the other 99 stay in the field. The shepherd finds the lost sheep, he rejoices it over more than the other 99 that didn't go astray. You understand?
These are boxes we're talking about, not blooming sheeps!
Well, I can't let you take a box. That's my final say, and nothing you can say to me will be able to persuade me otherwise. Now be gone! Oh, and before you go, mind telling me when we plan to continue construction on Brendam Docks?
Oh, that's this upcoming Thursday. Try to be there around 8 if you can.
Alrighty then, thanks for the reminder.
I'm back, and I couldn't get Harvey to load it up for one box. Where are my tools?
Oh, hey, Foreman. While you were away, MC Bums was kind enough to empty one of his crates to put your tools away.
Well, it was the most I could do after all the crud we've been through.
Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you. Best be off now. I've got a lot of jobs to do tomorrow, and with my new toolbox.
Hey, where's your box at?
Harvey!
Don't fuss yourself, little one. I'll keep you safe with your cousins and relatives. Time to home we go. Soon enough you'll be reunited. Now rest now, me sweet prince.
Bertie! Follow that crane!
Let's get driving! Vroom!
Life on the railway has been rather bleak for the engines. For over a year, they spent most of their time running back and forth along the tracks, pulling empty, non-existent cars of hopes and dreams. How long is it going to be until the engines are able to pull around rolling stock to and fro? How long will it be until a passenger is able to hop aboard a coach instead of oddly proportioned buses? No offense. And how long is it going to take until the economy on the Meeple Railway has more than a budget of $6.32? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh wait, it actually starts today!
I'm so bored! An engine such as myself is supposed to run fast, pulling a heavy express filled to the brim with passengers. But all I've done is just run around in circles in search of a dome and get trampled by a giant dog. That was a weird moment in my life. If it wasn't because of Mr. Beagle Obsessed Hat, we wouldn't be in this mess. I miss having coaches. Feeling of backing down onto a passenger train, coupling myself up onto a coach, hearing that lovely clickety-clack along the rails, going back and forth, back and forth. That's funny. I must have gone so senile, I can hear rolling stock noises. Come to think of it, something is coupled to me.
Express coach!
God be praised!
Oh, look, a train carriage. How lovely.
Climb aboard, you lucky lad!
Ouch, my kidney.
Express coming through!
Aw, look at him go. He's like a little kid receiving a bazooka from Santa Claus.
Do you think he likes it? I know it's just one coach, but I only had enough funds to get 3 coaches.
I'm sure he appreciates it. You saw how he reacted.
I just wish I was able to do more for everyone. I haven't really done the best in using the budget wisely.
The first step in making things right is admitting when you're wrong, and I believe deep down I know you're trying your best, sir. We're getting there, slowly and steadily.
Thank you, Henry. I really needed to hear that.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Fastest and best, fastest and best! Going for 70, 80, 90 miles per hour! Alright, which one of you lot put a roadblock in the middle of the tracks?
Hello there, Gordon. Fancy seeing you here.
Annie, is that you?
No, I'm Clarabelle. Annie is behind me. Salutations, Gordon.
Well, hi there, lazy bones. I see you have an express coach. It's great to see we're in business after such a long time.
Thomas, when did you get Annie and Clarabelle?
This morning, Henry brought them over to me while I was asleep, and we've been running around the island together since... How long has it been, girls?
2 hours, 39 minutes, and 25 seconds. 26, 27, 28, 29...
Hold the phone. You, a common branch line engine, managed to get 2 coaches, whereas I, the railway's main express engine, gets only 1 coach?
You don't expect me to only have just 1 coach? I mean, that would be silly. Annie, Clarabelle, and I are a complete set. We go together.
If it was just Thomas and I without Annie, it would feel like something's missing. We go together, like Gilbert and Sullivan, Lewis and Clark, the Wright brothers, Walt and Ub, Lennon and McCartney, Toby and Henrietta.
I'm sad.
I wouldn't worry too much, Gordon. With your lightning speed, you'll be an eye-catcher for anyone to ride in.
Alright, honey. Looks like we've got 2 different trains here. Which one would you like to ride on?
We could take the express to Knapford pretty quickly, but there's only room for 1 person. On the other hand, this smaller engine has 2 carriages, and they look so lovely.
The tank engine it is then.
What? I love to chit-chat with you some more, Gordon, but it looks like I've got a lovely couple to take around the island.
Do come along, we mustn't be late. Do come along, we mustn't be late.
Do come along, we mustn't be late.
Do come along, we mustn't be late.
Hi, Gordon. How's the express coach working for you?
Fine, I guess.
Is something wrong?
It's just not fair! How did Thomas end up having more coaches than me?
Aren't you at least thankful for having your own coach?
I am grateful, but an express train should be long and grand, pulling almost hundreds of people to their destinations in style. How can I do that with 1 coach fitting 1 person at a time?
I wouldn't worry too much about pulling hundreds of passengers around. After all, we only have like 9 people living on this railway.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've been keeping count, and I've only seen 9 people that lives here. Oh, wait, hold up, make it 10.
10?
Excuse me, sir, but are you a type of transportation that goes choo-choo?
Oh, a foreigner. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm having a family reunion tomorrow, and I was wondering if I could schedule a family train ride for a lovely day out.
Aw, family reunion! How many are you expecting?
About 10 to 15 people. What time would be best for them to meet up?
Well,
Bright and early, my good man! You're looking at the railway's #1 express engine!
Alright then, I'll see you tomorrow. Wait until the lads see what I have in store for them.
Look at him go, full of excitement and cheer. I tell you, Gordon, you're gonna make the railway proud. You're going to be extravagant. You're gonna seize the day. You're
totally screwed! Why do you have to go and do that? I have to pull 15 people across the railway!
But I thought you wanted more people to pull on your coach.
One problem. One coach!
Oh, now I see the error of my ways. Well, considering if the tiny man's family is exactly the same size as him, perhaps you can fit 5 people per coach?
And where the heck am I going to find 2 extra coaches in a time like this? The only rolling stock that we have is my dopey little coach and Thomas's carriages.
So, why not use Annie and Clarabelle?
Come again?
You heard me, you big blue galloping sausage. Just use Thomas's coaches alongside your own. That way, you'll have enough room to pull all 15 of that guy's friends or whatever.
Just hold your motor there, Diesel. Thomas just got Annie and Clabber back today. Taking them away from Thomas only being together for 1 day isn't fair.
Valid point. But what if Gordon were to take Annie and Clarabelle without Thomas noticing?
In other words, you want Gordon to steal Annie and Clarabelle?
Oh, it's not stealing, silly Henry. Gordon would be borrowing Thomas's coaches with him being none the wiser.
That's the same principle as stealing!
Oh, okay, Jiminy Cricket. How about we let Gordon decide for himself as to which option's better?
You make a good point. Alright, Gordon, what are you gonna do? Wait, where did you go?
Ha! That a boy, Gordy! Make your neighborhood Diesel proud! Ha ha!
You know, Clarabelle, looking at the railway, things look sort of off, don't you think? You're telling me? I mean, just look at us, Annie. It's as if somebody pulled a Houdini on us and cut out our midsections. I feel so naked. Huh. No wonder I was feeling so cold. Though I can't complain too much. At least we're back with Thomas again. Speaking of Thomas, am I the only one who finds it a bit odd how Thomas is sleeping with his eyes wide open? The less we speak about that, the better. For now, let's try to get some shut-eye.
Thomas, you there? You... How the Sam Funko Pop is he doing that?
That's what I was asking about earlier. It's so disturbing.
Tell me about it.
I just did.
It's not that creepy. All you have to do is get some sticky tape to your eyelids and let the drowsiness do all the work.
Sorry that those two woke you up, Thomas, dear.
I wasn't asleep, really. I was only pretending to keep an eye out for anyone taking my precious coaches away. The thieves! Who steals coaches from a train, honestly? So what can I do for you, Gordon?
Yes. I need to ask a favor of you, Thomas.
Sure, okay.
Tomorrow, there's going to be a little family get-together happening. and I'm needing to pull them around the railway. Problem, however, is that I only have one coach, which can only hold like 5 of them at a time. There's a total of 15 of them coming to Knapford, meaning I'd have to make 3 trips around the island.
So you need 2 more coaches to carry everyone.
Exactly. I know this is asking a lot from you, but can I borrow Annie and Clarabelle tomorrow to pull the family? Yeah, this is embarrassing of me to ask. I should just cancel the trip.
Yeah, you can use Annie and Clarabelle.
Really?
A part of my line is needing refurbishment, so I can't take my coaches out tomorrow. And besides, I bet they will love to be part of such a special event, wouldn't you girls?
Of course! A family reunion railway tour sounds phenomenal!
I promise you that your coaches will be protected and that I will treat them like my own children.
I trust you, Gordon. Remember what you said after you helped me pull out of that lead mine?
You help me and I help you?
Right you are.
Many thanks, Thomas. Annie, Clarabelle, y'all ready for the family to arrive?
Ready as we'll ever be. This is going to be such a fun trip.
Gordon, you've disappointed me forevermore. I thought you were a gallant, no-nonsense man of power, but now you're just a broken pot of unwanted ashes and dead termites.
So Diesel, when can I expect you to embarrass yourself to the public?
Whoa, 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 whoa. When the heck did we even make a bet?
During the scene that got cut during the first draft of the script.
Curse you, first draft paragraph!
Oh, diddly-do! This train looks splendid.
Come along for the ride! There's plenty of room for all 15 of you.
About that. It's a bit more than 15.
What?
You see, when I told my friends about the train ride, they told their friends, and their friends told their friends, and basically now we got a bit more people coming.
How many more?
What's going on?
Take cover!
Clarabelle! Annie!
Ah, get him off! Get him off! Get him off!
Oh, single file! Get yourselves organized, will ya?
Look, I was told that there was going to be 15 passengers for the family tour. What gives, mister?
Like I said, my friends told their friends and they told their friends, and I thought it would be okay to bend the negotiations a bit.
That, however, still leaves a problem. It can only carry 15 people at a time. So unless you all can take turns, I ain't pulling all of you in one go.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let the first 15 people line up on the platform.
I think he's agreeing with the idea of pulling us all at one go, boss.
You're kidding, right?
Did I stutter, son?
Where on earth is Gordon and the girls? Ah, there he is. Hey Gordon, what took you so—
What the doodah?
Almost there!
You poor engine, you. Annie, Clarabelle, my darlings, are you alright?
Too many people. Too much noise. So much pain.
Okay, Mr. Engine, we are ready to continue onwards.
We just got here.
Mr. Tinky Winky said that the grass is greener 20 miles up ahead.
Hey, here's a crazy idea. Why don't you take your peggy legs and just walk over there?
that choo-choo talked back to us.
What kind of a railway is this?
We paid good money for this train ride and we expect tip-top quality service.
Oh, who's to save us now?
Thomas, Gordon, fellow passengers, mind explaining what all the noise is about?
You must be the controller of the railway. My friends and I are having the worst customer service we've ever had, and we need you to tell these engines outright.
Very well. Gordon, coaches, Henry and Diesel, you did very well maintaining your temper and did your best in such a difficult situation. You all deserve a nice rest.
You're giving these rude machines credit? We're the victims here.
You're the victims, eh? From my understanding, a victim is someone who has either been harmed or injured during an accident or crime scene. My engines have been lied to, pushed around, and were forced to pull such a heavy train. So the evidence points to my engines being the victims, not you! For that, you are not allowed to ride on my trains for the next 6 months. So kindly help lift those poor coaches back on the rails and bugger off!
We're sorry, Mr. Gordon. We hope you can forgive us.
I forgive you. I'm too tired and cross anyway. Thank you, sir. You told them off well.
I just hate that this had to happen to you, let alone the coaches. I thought that ordering 3 coaches would be efficient enough to get this railway to start acting like, well, a railway, but I have a long way to go. I feel like a failure to you all.
Don't you even dare say that, Topham.
Huh?
While I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, seeing you tell those visitors off and the respect that you have for our condition gave me reassurance. I know starting this railway up wasn't easy, but I believe in you. Keep doing your best, sir, to be responsible, reliable, and really useful.
Thank you, Gordon. I'm so proud of all of you.
I do love happy endings.
You know, Sir Topham Hatt is kinda cool like this. And thank goodness his bagel obsession is gone.
Oh no, I'm still after my sweet vegan bagels. Thank you for reminding me to go to the local auction, Diesel. I heard they're selling a defunct bagel making machine. Teddy, get my bank account!
Some things never change.
Now, Diesel, about that bet, I made a few calls.
Hello, Diesel. Henry called and said you'd be up for joining our tribute band.
What's the tribute of?
What do you think?
Hot potato, hot potato,
Hot potato, hot potato.
hot potato, hot potato,
Hot potato, hot potato.
hot potato, hot potato,
Potato.
potato,
Potato.
potato, potato, potato. Wait, I'm here because I lost a bet. Why are you guys here? Blackmail.